I have yet to face a topic that when you view it right, it can't be wondrous, it can't be exciting, it can't be intuitive.
If this does not blow your mind, you have no emotion.
There used to be a time in my life where I did not have access to creative knowledge, and I really wanted to do it for a living. He's like kind of looking up, you know, and it's got like a little shine to it. That's not so bad. I don't think that's so bad. I think that's kind of cute. And I was not able to go out and get those resources, and so I found myself in places like YouTube.
I got involved in making explainer videos when I became a high school teacher. A lot of the kids in my class had different ways of learning. And so making explainer videos was a lot of fun because I was able to kind of just act like I'm talking to the student. Kind of gives that one-on-one feel.
I went in and I did the same thing for the fish. Photoshop actually has a select subject.
Back when I was younger, I actually put creative people in one box and intelligent people in another box. I realized I could do both. I could be both creative and intelligent at the same time.
Those behind the car should hear the loose sound waves, a low pitch, while those in front should hear a high-pitched sound. When I analyzed their recordings, that was exactly what I found.
If the material that I'm about to talk about can make someone more excited or more inspired about science, or if it can make them realize the life-saving value of science, then that is one thing that's worth it for me to make.
You know, that's very important to me, is helping other people with explainer videos the way I was helped by explainer videos, because that made every bit of difference for me in my journey.
I remember watching those videos and they just gave me hope. It allowed me to know that it was possible. And so I want to pass that same hope and joy to other people.
The early days of Khan Academy, when I was making content for family, it was really just an intuition for where I saw students have trouble in school, where I felt like I had a unique perspective or an intuition.
Or I discover kind of a mind-blowing fix or technique that I myself am like, oh my goodness, I love this, and I decide I'd like to share it.
Maybe we have dance over on the edge. But remember, there's animation on there.
It's just about finding what's going to make people interested. And what about it can I bring that's going to make people want to watch mine versus someone else's?
It's so disappointing when I meet a young person, actually even more disappointing when I meet an older person who's like, oh, I'm not into that. That's not interesting. Or I'm not a person who's good at that. You know, one thing that I always point out, the same students who will say, when am I going to need to know about photosynthesis in my life? They don't complain when they're in gym class and they say, when am I going to have to take a 1-foot orange ball and have to put it into a net? This doesn't seem useful. The reason why they don't complain is because they're engaged. They find it interesting.